All right, Jim, we're just taking a look at some of the key notes that we talked about today. And what we're always continuing to do is work on that backswing, making sure that we're making our backswing dynamic and also making it as powerful as we can. So we used our head as our kind of a reference point to see how well we're winding up. And then a little bit at address. Just be careful that your hips don't get too far forward and you get leaning on that left leg. So we want the feeling of a little bit more vertical with your right leg. This actually looks pretty good over here on the right hand side of the screen. But now our thought going back is we want to emulate some of those good players that we looked at, where we actually see your head shrinking down, and the reason why it's shrinking down is because excuse me, your shoulders tip down early, allowing for that club to come straight back. And when that club comes straighter back, it's going to get up a little bit more vertical, and good things will happen from there. So let's take a look at this move here, mainly on the right hand side. And there we're starting to see a little bit where you're really loading down on that right leg. That looks good. Now some of the feelings that we wanted to have was keeping a soft right side. Don't let that stretch out. And that's going to allow us to move forward like we've been seeing. So our head staying down underneath, and this is going to be a pretty good shot. So we're seeing much more room now for that club to lag. As it's coming down here, we're seeing the club nice and high, allowing for it to move forward, and actually also helping you force to move forward, just like we worked with those wedges at the end where we were reacting to the ball. Then looking at it from behind over here on the left hand side, what I want you to be careful of is we're not just trying to take the club out. That's never been our goal. Our goal is we're working on our center, getting that left shoulder to work down and under, allowing that right arm to stay longer. And just as early on in the day when we're looking at this one here, but this is a much better position, much changed from where we were just a few weeks ago. When we look at it over here on the right, we can see a little length in that right arm. Here we see your right leg lengthening a little bit, which I don't love. And then if you just watch your club face, this is a little bit of what we talked about when those spin rates got a little too high. Is as your chest unwinds early like that, you're going to get just a little opening of the face right there, and that giving us just a little bit too much cut spin. But I do like to see that club coming out a little lower, right down through there versus out your neck where we started. So some real nice changes. Continue working on your impact position. That's our end zone. We want to get that feeling of even over here where it is just a little bit more leading, a little bit more kicking of the right knee, a little bit more on the left side, and then working into that nice straight line finish. But we're not seeing that left heel up in the air, and it's looking good. I'll talk to you soon, Jim.